What it do, all my paper chasers for life gang, all my YouTubers, Facebookers, hurricane drivers, join the winning team, man. Can't say that enough. We're here at the Hubbard yard over in Hubbard, Ohio. That's our building right there. We got trucks here. Drivers work out of here. We're picking up this load here. Load number 57, guys. We're ready to get number 57 started. Yes, sir. Picking up a loaded trailer, headed over to Fisher, Indiana. Load of shrimp. Going over to Fisher, Indiana. So we're just walking around, checking everything right now. Waited a little while to get up out of here, but it's all good, man. It is what it is, and it's time to ride out. So without further ado, let's get number 57 started, y'all. Come join that winning team, man. Call that number. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, guys? We're still on load number 57, but I just want to show y'all something right quick. This is what you have when you go to a different scale other than a cat scale. Look at my weight here, man. Y'all can pause it so y'all can see it. 14,230 or 14,220 on the stairs, 32,700 on the drives, 34,120 on the trailer. Total weight 81,040 pounds. Okay, that's what I got from Truck World there in Hubbard, Ohio, when I stopped there to weigh the load. You can't really trust a scale that's not a cat scale. Now, it's not gonna change too much. It's gonna be a difference. Okay, I slid it back one hole, which would have made it 33,720 on the drives, on the trailer, and 33,100 on the drives, right? Our holes are 400 pounds a hole, right? So then I take off, I go across the highway over to the cat scale there in Hubbard at the Loves, see? At the Loves, right? Now look at my weight, 14,360. We're allowed to go 14,320 on these trucks on the steer axle. Okay, I'm still 33,020 pounds, 33,640 on the trailer. I'm still 81,020 pounds. So I'm 1,020 pounds overweight, guys. So, gonna wait at the Hubbard yard and see what they want to do about this, because can't run illegal, man. It's unless you know some back roads and you know the scales are closed. So don't take a chance, and you know you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So we'll holler back at y'all in a little bit. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, all my people, all my Paper Chasers for Life gang? We made it over here to Interstate Cold Storage here in Franklin, Indiana, man. We're just waiting to back up to the door. We're waiting on somebody to come out. When you get here, it's a number that you have to text. It's written on the side of the building and right there in front of the gate. You have to text that number, and then they give you a door. If you're late, which this load was supposed to be delivered on the 30th at 3 a.m. and it's just getting here today, and today is the 3rd. So it was a late fee of $229.50. We do not pay for that. The company pays for that. They give us an express code for a com check, and they take care of it. So it doesn't come out of your pocket. It's not the driver's responsibility. So that's not coming out of my pocket since I picked this load up in Hubbard, at the Hubbard yard. But once you come through, once they text you to let you know what door to go to, I'm in door 44. Once you get here, they want you to back up, slide your tandems all the way to the rear. Like my tandems are slid all the way to the rear there. I'll zoom in a little bit. Tandems are slid all the way to the rear. And then once you do that, man, you gotta wait for someone to come out so they can break the seal and open the doors and then back all the way up. It's a full load. It was overweight, man. I had to do what I had to do. Thank God the scales were closed. The one there in Hubbard, the one there over by Akron, and the one over in Indiana at the state line. They were all closed, so I had some luck on that, man. So we're about to get the seal broke. Old boy just came out right now to break the seal. Go open the doors, back this thing in, get it unloaded. Yes, sir, man. We got lucky tonight, man. Thank God, man. Got another one dropped off, number 57. Finna be dropped off, y'all. Yes, sir. We'll see y'all in a little bit. What's good, all my Paper Chasers for Life gang? Yes, sir. We got that load dropped off. And when you come out of there, man, that was an expensive load. The company had to pay some money on that one. Not only they had to pay a late fee, but they had to pay $226.85 lumper fee also. So I had to call them back and get another express code for a com check for the lumper fee. Like, oh man, that's ridiculous. You know, $400 and something for that load that should have been dropped off when it should have been dropped off, you know. But I bet they won't do that again. But when you get unloaded and you get a green light over there, they send you a text with a link, and you have to sign that link and save it so they'll get it. And then the lumper calls you and lets you know how much your lumper fee is. Then they send you a link, and you go on there and you pay your lumper fee. And then all you need is the express code. You don't need to write out a com check. Just like when I had to check in for the late fee, I didn't have to write a com check. You just got to get the express code and apply it to the link that they send to you. And then you head up. Once the lumper is paid, you head up to the front gate, and you put in, you just type in checking out. You type in checking out, and they bring your paperwork out to you, signed, sealed, and ready to go. So, and they also give you a copy of the receipt for the late fee, or they send you a link and you could screenshot it. That way you could send it in with your paperwork through TransFlow, because I use TransFlow here. It's a whole lot simpler to use it to send in all your paperwork. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. But we left there, and it was simple drop off, load of seafood, full load of seafood. They lied on the paperwork saying it was 35,000 pounds. It wasn't no 35,000 pounds, guys. That load was heavy to put me overweight, and to have to take a chance on driving it over here, you know, passing the scales, and thank God the scales were closed. I don't recommend driving overweight, you know, but the company was taking a long time. We do not have a dock at the Hubbard yard where I could have took some of that load off, or maybe it shifted, I don't know, because it was sealed. But I do not recommend driving overweight, guys, especially if you gotta go by a scale house. Best thing to do is figure out a route to get around the scale house, All you got to do is Google the scale houses in whatever state you're in, and it'll show you roads and stuff to get around the scale house. You know, the only thing you're taking a chance on then is running into a DOT officer on some back road and him being suspicious of you going around the scale, you know. So that's why I really don't recommend it. But we don't have a loading dock there at the yard in Hubbard, so it wasn't no way we was gonna be able to move the load around or anything, and the company was taking too long to let me know what was going on. So I figured out a route to get around the scale houses, but ultimately I didn't have to do that because they were all closed. By the time I took off from the yard, they were all closed. So thank God for that, man. And just always pay attention to your weight, because sometimes shippers will put the wrong weight on your load and you'll go scale it and it's overweight. I don't know why the driver that picked that load up just brought that load to the Hubbard yard. I don't know. I don't even know if that driver scaled that load, because it came out of New Jersey. 9 times out of 10, he didn't have to go across no scale. So he or she didn't worry about it. They just brought it to the yard, and that was wrong. You know, any load you get, you need to scale it. So that way, if you're dropping it off to another driver, you can leave them, you know, the scale ticket, the CAT scale, it always has two separate pieces, you know, so you can rip off the top layer of it and keep it for your records, and you can give the other piece to the other driver, or leave it in that little hole there. I showed you guys that little door back there on the trailer. You can leave it for the next driver, you know. Don't leave a driver hanging out like that, man. You know, whoever did that, even if it wasn't me and was somebody else, you know, it's a screwed up deal, because business is not taken care of the way it's supposed to be taken care of. And, you know, we have drivers like that here, guys. That's in any company. That's truck driving. That's how some drivers are. They're selfish. They're only looking out for themselves. They don't give a shit about the next guy. You know, their motto is leave it to the next guy. You know, if the trailer's got a flat tire on it, leave it for the next guy. You know, if the mud flap is ripped off, leave it for the next guy. You know, that's not the way to be a team player. That's not the way to help out your brothers and your sisters here at this company, man. You know, I try to do things the way I would want things done, you know, but everybody doesn't think like I do or you do, you know, so it is what it is, man. We came over here to Whiteland, over here at the Flying J, man. Gonna get ready to take my 10-hour break, guys. Call it a night. It's been a long day. Dealing with the load that was going up to the Bronx, getting it over there to the Hubbard yard, and then dealing with this load here, getting it over here to Franklin. I said Fisher at the beginning of the video. I apologize, guys. I said Fisher, Indiana. Is actually Franklin, Indiana, just south of Indianapolis. Dropped off over here at Interstate Cold Storage, so that's where it's at, man. Got it done, and we're gonna get out of here, call it a night, take my break, and get up in the morning and get started on number 58, guys. 58. So that'll do it for this video, man. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, get a video a thumbs up, and we will see you guys on the next video. Until then, man, wash your hands, wash your ass, wear your mask, and we'll holler at y'all on the next one. Yes, sir.